Hi everyone, this is just going to be a general reading for everyone watching on why your stalkers are obsessed, why they're watching you, what they're saying, their intentions behind it versus what is actually coming out. I'm getting a group of people, maybe some of them are in contact about the fact that they stalk you, whether on social media or in real life, which you should be careful with your back, because if it's an organized group of people on your ass, then you never know what they can find out about you. Be careful what you say, I'm hearing, and the things you put out on the internet, or the things you kind of do out in broad daylight, I guess. Like, make sure nobody tells you with their car, and make sure to watch your back to make sure nobody follows you to see, like, where your apartment is, or things like that, if you live in the city. Make sure to always lock your car doors when you get in the car in the parking lot. But Spirit, who is this stalker? Who is this stalker? We have the Empress. So this could be a feminine energy, somebody who's childish and not put together, I'm hearing. Like someone with mental issues. Specifically that have to do with like controlling or obsessiveness. So this might be a feminine who's obsessed over you, or who's wanting to control your actions, and the fact that you're not talking to them, because it feels the energy. This is not somebody you know. Like, this isn't somebody you think would be stalking you. Or it's just somebody you no longer talk to, you know. Could be someone in your social circle now that you talk to now, but you don't suspect them. But if not, it's people from your past wanting to come back. Why they want to come back? Because you were Temperance. You connect with them on a telepathic level. You have this bright energy, this blue aura of like speaking out about your dreams and expressing yourself without even having to like actually use words. You're a very loving, giving person, and I'm hearing equal give and take. So people are missing that balance and patience you would have with them. They're missing that the fact that you would give to them freely without like judgment, or just to keep the balance between y'all until it didn't bring balance anymore because they were just using it. So it's not even someone who used you or someone who is using you right now. Someone in your work, I'm hearing. This could be someone who's like taking advantage of you in your work with your money, or it could be someone like a friend or a family member who's pretending to be nice, pretending to have this some sort of facade. Like maybe I'm hearing saying exactly what you want to hear, even though they're not happy about it. It feels like they're mad that they have to play into your rules, even though they're the one making up that entire reality by themselves. So that's why they're all acting like, oh, well, now you're gonna play by my rules. It's this weird energy where they're trying to gather all this information about you to know as much as they can about you, because they can't be near you, or like because they can't have this union that they wish to have with you. They're doing everything else they can to get energy from you, which is stalking your social media, stalking you in real life, seeing what you're doing without you knowing, because they know they can't approach you. They know this relationship has ended with this Lovers in reverse. You have completely cut this person off, whoever they are, and they're not happy. They feel like a literal limb has been cut off, like they really were codependent on you, whoever this person was. Spirit, what are these people saying? What are these people saying while they're stalking the account? What are their feelings towards my people? What are their initial reactions, and then what is what they say out loud? And I changed it. Spirit, what is their initial reaction? Initial reaction, Ten of Swords, oppression. They feel literally oppressed by your beauty, oppressed by the fact that you're doing so well, that you're literally glowing, radiant, divine, and happy without them. You don't need them. You have your own thing going on, I'm hearing, and not only they want to be all up in your business knowing what it is and who it is and or what, how much money you're making or whatever, but they feel threatened by the fact that you're doing so well. And they're not, because they're so focused on you, I guess. Not only that, but they feel like loving you is a burden. Which is so, I mean, it's so like, they're so oblivious towards themselves, but basically, they feel like loving you is a burden because they feel like they're constantly switching between loving you and hating you. To such a degree where they're like really confused about their feelings. There's a lot of ego projection onto you. Like, it's really, the things they did to you or are doing to you aren't really your fault. It's an ego projection from them and their like own inner child wounds. The Spirit, what are they saying out loud? What are they saying out loud after they get this initial reaction of oppression and threatenment? Four of Cups reversed, luxury in reverse. I feel like these people are speaking bad at you about behind your back. They're speaking bad on how you make money. They're speaking bad on how you express yourself, or maybe what you like to post. They're speaking bad about the way you like to express yourself, maybe spiritually, emotionally. If you vent on social media, or if you have like some sort of creative process that you do, then you don't know this, but people are watching you, so you might want to go to find a more private place to do those things, or make sure nobody's following you when you go out to where you need to go. Spirit, what else are these people saying? It's like weird because they're saying, it's like they're saying they want to protect you, or they just want to help you, or they just wish you were better when they're like making these arguments about you and like talking about you. But in reality, that's just their like excuse for why they're speaking bad on your name. Like, I just want better for you, I just want you to be happy, blah blah blah. They might say that to your face, or if not, they're saying it behind your back. Yeah. They feel like you're full of yourself, when really you're just glowing, you're just shining, you're like the sun. Literally divine energy coming from you. You have faith in your beliefs, the Hierophant. In Death in reverse, you have your foundations built and ready and blossoming. You're manifesting everything you need in your life right now. And people are just watching on the sidelines, gossiping about how you got there and how you don't deserve that, and it's all just shadow side, you're a dark person, and that you didn't work for any of it, and some of them even saying you sold your soul to the devil or some shit like that. Yeah, someone's saying you are involved in witchcraft, and that's the only reason you make this abundance. People are also saying that you specifically use witchcraft to hurt other people, whether you do that or not. People are talking about that. And it's funny because these haters, they can't move on. That's why they're stalking you. They're like, I'm literally not joking with you, stalking you every day, because they want to know everything going on in your life, what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because they can't move on from it, because there's something, maybe they haven't apologized, maybe there's something they haven't moved on from about you. It could be anything, but really, whatever it is that happened between y'all, or is happening between y'all, is keeping y'all together. And I think it's the fact that you're such a good person, you're such a glowing person, you bring all these opportunities, you bring this abundance. And deep down, subconsciously, people know that. That's why people try to take advantage of you, take advantage of your efforts, because they know that if they guide you in the right direction, they can bring all these fruits themselves and just steal them from you. But these are your fruits. This is your prudence. This is the labor you have brought to the world. And you are protected. With the Emperor, you are protected. Your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors watching over you. Not letting any of this slide. Any of these people trying to take your money, like, you might not notice who it is now, but seriously, universe working behind the scenes, coming to clutch for you. This person is gonna feel like the fucking fool that they are treating you like. They're gonna feel used. They're gonna feel like they are totally busted. They didn't know anything that was going on, because that's how they're using you. They're just like using what you don't know to your advantage, and using your emotional state and the things you love to their advantage, to where that, like, encouraging your, like, emotional stuff, but only in ways that'll, like, bring them more money, or bring them more happiness, bring them more abundance. It's always about them, but when it comes to, like, it being something you want to do, or something you love, they're kind of uninterested. Yeah. I'm hearing there might be a death in the family. That's only for some of you, if it's already happened, or if it might be coming very soon. If not, it'll be coming soon for karmic reasons for, like, some people. If it already happened, it has a lot to do. I'm pretty sure people are, like, blaming you as part of the death. And if that's not it, then people are talking about how y'all's relationship ended, or the fact that they don't have access to you, or, like, even if they do still have access to you, you cut this person out in a way where you just, like, this is my boundary and I'm not letting you cross it. And it's sort of, like, made it so where they couldn't do something that they really wanted to do with you. They're really mad about that. Lust. See, lust, so it might have been something sexual. This could have been a boss taking advantage of you. Or just people who, like, wanted to have sex with you, didn't want to have sex with them. And they stalking you because they lust after you. And you're this divine light. You're this divine masculine and feminine energy. These people got no money. They don't bring in the bag. They're searching for it from you. And meanwhile, they're sitting there telling themselves that it's all your fault. Seven of Swords reverse, manipulating themselves into believing, deceiving themselves into believing it's all your fault. It's keeping them in this karmic cycle. So that's why I keep running back to you. Why I keep running back to your page. You can't let go of this karma. That's why the universe keeps bringing them back to your page. The universe is like, why are you so obsessed with them? Why are you so obsessed with them? And really, they're just using you as a mirror. That's why. They really like your inner light, and they want that within themselves. They think they can only get it from you, basically. So they keep coming back to you, thinking that you're the answer. When you're just living your own life, you got your own stuff going on. You've been letting go of it. That's how you've been fixing your karmic cycles. You've been just blocking these people, letting go of them. And even try to approach you, you've been, like, cutting them off. You've also been sussing out any weird energy around you. People might be using you. You're completely cutting that off now. Even just the slightest bit of doubt, you intuitively just, like, none of that. And it's helping you a lot to be looking out for yourself more, and, like, checking out behind your back every once in a while, because I'm hearing you're an easy target, as in you're a very bright light and people tend to gravitate towards, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is your reading.